Howdy folks, welcome back to SnowRunner. We are on, what are we on? The village. I have 5 different maps I play on. We are on the village today. This is where we left off a couple days ago with building the bridge. Got the IX, a Kraz, and a really banged up Chevy. IX ain't looking too good either. But I sat here for the last 20 minutes looking at what maybe I could do in this video. And the first thing I'm going to do, besides trying to get the camera set right, is run this IX with its sideboard. I need a controller. Okay, get that out of the way. Run this IX up across the bridge. First thing across the bridge. Look at that. Ain't that a pretty truck? Run it up here to where I can get a couple consumables for the collapse on the road job. Don't need fuel. It's a little ways up to the factory. Not bad. Sometimes you can get a fuel station that will also double as a repair station. When you pull in for fuel, it just automatically fixes your truck. I wish they would all do that. Oh, that would be amazing. Alright, collapse on the road. I need a couple consumables, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to park it right here before I end up in the loading zone. So I don't want to be in the loading zone just yet. Use the B key to shut the engine off and jump back to the Chevy. 89% fuel should be fine. Gonna drop the trailer. I don't know, maybe I'd find something along the way I could use the trailer for. I think I'll leave the trailer down there at the place I'm going to investigate. See that black spot with all the buildings? That's where I'm heading with this thing. Then I've got another plan for the Jeep that I've hardly used at all. So I think I'll keep the trailer with me for now. Oh yeah, we got that. I haven't found a way to shut that off. Do you remember if this was a 1-spot or a 2-spot? Oh, it's definitely a 2-spot. That's good. Just about to the road. And then every time you go to the map, it says that you put the handbrake on and you took the handbrake off. And oh, look at this. Can I climb this right side edge? No. Let's see what I've got available. Do I... No, I can't raise the suspension. Maybe I can hook up to a tree out there and get enough winch off of it to pull me up over. Now whatever I'm hooked to is just dragging towards me. I could probably find a way around this, but that's not the point. Why is this here if you need to use this road to get to that place? Just to be a dick? There's no job to fix it. It's too steep to climb over. I bet the M134 could get over it, but... So, we have to... With the trailer behind me, I have to turn around, try and backtrack around this way. That's the problem with pulling one of these trailers. But this one shouldn't be as bad as pulling a dolly. This trailer will back up like a normal trailer if I can get it going the right way. This thing will back up like a normal trailer. So we'll make good use of the Trees Dawn mod. Whenever I start busting through a forest like this, I like to remind people, there might be new people out there watching, have never seen me do this before. I am using a mod. Not always, but I often get asked how I'm able to bust the trees down. So I just like to say that it's a mod. It's a manually installed mod, and it's a very particular one about which file you load the mod from. My game, with its initial pack, is on my E drive, a second drive, but the mod is designed to be downloaded to a specific folder on your C drive, which ordinarily is your main drive. So you have to download the mod to your C drive. You have to open the mod on your C drive, but then you have to open the initial pack on my E drive, and then copy it over. Ordinarily, everything is on my E drive. My E drive does everything. I remember delivering stuff here in order to finish a job when I was doing this in the Russian version. But we're going to continue out here to hired worker and then probably call it, no, it's going to say call it good, but I want to wind up here through this and look at what repair of a bridge needs. So we're going to do a little getting around. I remember bringing up a preloaded 4-spot trailer that was supposed to have the right stuff on it to finish that job. And then the trailer didn't have the right shit on it. I had to bring up an extra metal beam. The trailer had bricks on it when it should have had a metal beam. Screwy crap. Might as well fuel. Too bad I can't repair, too. That looks like an off-road trailer. Of course, all the vanilla trailers are taking on the look of off-road trailers these days. Plus, I manually overwrote all the vanilla trailers. In the off-road trailer pack, he has an entire list of all the vanilla trailers in the game. And you just drag his folder over to that folder. And then the vanilla trailers, I don't want to say they're off-road trailers, but it's just like a skin. I've done this before here. I'll show you if it damn camera lets me. I gotta lock the camera in place, and then my mouse doesn't work. There. I can pull myself over to the trailer because the trailer's heavier than I am. Trailer's moving a little bit, but I'd need something bigger than me to haul that out of here. Hired worker. I remember in the Russian version hauling this thing back to town or something. At the time there was barrels out here too. You did the barrels and the trailer at the same time, but I don't see the barrels here now. Looks like they sent us a bunch of cretins to help us out. These workers managed to lose an entire trailer. Please find him and get him to his destination, okay? The trailer must be him. It says restart. There must have been a... I haven't been up here unless I got it when I was originally clearing the map. You see all the watchtowers? That's because the map updated. All the watchtowers came back, even though I've already done them once. So maybe that's one I did, hired worker. I'll just hit restart since I haven't actually done anything on it yet. And I don't know that the task would actually work after all the updates. Alright, I want to get over here and over here. Low range. Diff lock. Quick winch. This was never that deep before. I used to be able to drive through this. See, I'm going to try to, if I can, maybe I can't. I was thinking I'd try to pass that tree on the left side. Looks like more solid ground over here. Or at least maybe the water's not as deep. My throat is scratchy today. Need some water. See, I drove by this and discovered this truck before the updates. The updates reset everything. In fact, I had to wait for an update to finish downloading before I could start playing today, so there's been 2 updates. And that's as far as I go. Quick winch. Attached to the truck. Is it just out of fuel? And then I could drive it? I've got like 1,200 liters of fuel on this thing. Stop here, release the winch. Let's check the repair points. 1, not me. Oh, see, I can't change the target. Whoa, flatbed has more points than I thought it did. I thought there was like 1,200 fuel, 1,500 points and 8 wheels. But there's no fuel and a lot more points than I thought. Or maybe the wrench is points and the side without the wrench is fuel. I think they'd have a little gas pump there or something. It's got 2250 of each. 250 of each there. So that's 10 wheels. 2500. But I can't use it on this, apparently. I'll try to winch myself over this way. It's pretty sad. The only way you can get through this swamp is to winch yourself from one place to the next. What if you had a really short winch? This is a modded winch that's extra long and strong. Wonder if you gotta. Sometimes you have to like make contact. No. Goes right back to the same point every frickin' time. Brainless pile of crap. Could the quick winch be a little more intuitive? Now I'm stuck on the tree I was winching from. So I'll pick a different tree. Put it back in low. I forgot. I put it in automatic when I tried to back up. We'll move easier this way. But it's crazy that we've spent 15 minutes trying to cross the swamp. I've driven through there before, no problem. Hell, that would most likely be clear over the roof of the M134. That thing sits so low, doesn't have a tall snorkel on it. This is the watchtower that I've tried to get up to a couple of different times with like the Western Star. I wasn't pulling a trailer or anything, but I just was in the Western Star and I was close to it, so I gave it a try and it rolled down the hill. You know, I don't give up easy, so I tried driving back up and rolled down the hill again. This one is a bitch to get up to, because this corner here is all sloped to go down the hill. And even if you do come in this way through the rocks, you still hit that corner. Maybe I'll try and come up from the backside. I'm going to put a mark over here so I at least know how to get there. Something small and nimble can get up there. Oddly enough, I think the Kraz could probably do it, because it doesn't tip easy. Let's see, is this where I'm going to start climbing it? Yeah. See, it's uphill all the way. And there's a little low spot right here is where you always roll down the hill, but I'm going to try and go up that low spot and then go on up, but not with this trailer. This is where the Western Star just kept rolling down the hill. Damn rock. In the game files, they have those rocks set to roll when your tires hit them. So you can't just drive over it because it rolls under your tire. Yeah, shit, it was no problem with this thing, except for that one rock. Yeah, and I think there's a, well, we have to do this. See, I don't get any points for discovering it because I already did. Look at the size of that axe out there. Must be Paul Bunyan's axe. There's a job you gotta bring shit up here. I've been planning to repair the stove in the house for years, but no one agrees. They say that you can't get here. Can you prove them otherwise? Yes, I've already done this job. What is the... I don't remember what it was that I had to bring up here. Lumber or something. Let me go to the map and dangerous delivery. 2 brick. So from here to there, I'll worry about fixing this bridge first before I worry about doing that job. I think I've got supplies for the winter. No, I don't. But I think I'll jump to the IX5 to run out there, because this one I want to run it back here and get to repair. So this one needs to go over here now, one way or the other. Go back down to where my trailer is. I don't know why I'm pulling that around. I thought maybe I could use it for something. I'm not going to leave it up on top of the mountain. What did that want? 2 brick? You know, a good scout with a scout trailer could do that easier, probably, than a big truck. Want to make sure I get rid of that black stuff there. So it shows the map. Alright. Maybe I'll leave that trailer over here by the scout fuel trailer. Put the 2 of them together. There used to be a barrels job with hired worker. Or is that in a different swamp? Oh, that was actually down here. It's not there anymore. I did complete that job. I guess that's why it's not there anymore. I do need to move this trailer. I was going to do that with the Kraz. I don't remember what the job is. Oh, Cafe Supplies. No. Cafe Supplies is getting this and going down there. I don't remember what it is. Doesn't matter. We're not doing that right now. I need to get this tower before I leave. How do I get to that tower? Just bash through everything. It's behind the house. Yay, watchtower opened. This will be where you unload the bricks. Oh, how I wish I had them. Ooh. Look at that. The moon. Come all the frickin' way up here. And I got a 2-spot trailer behind me. Only to find that I should have brought bricks with. If my memory was better, I would have remembered that I delivered bricks up there before. There isn't room to get out of this mud without knocking trees down. "56 meters straight through the trees, really? Oh, yeah. To cross from one junction to the other, unless I went around the end. Or to cross from one road to the other, or reach the junction, or however you want to put it. The ruts in the road steer the truck instead of me. Man, we're 36 minutes in. I was hoping to get a lot more done. I thought I'd get collapse on the road and the repair the bridge thing both done. Besides delivering the oversized container to the cafe. But this scouting shit has taken so long because you're slogging through mud all the time. Just to my right is where that God dang, if I can move. Just to my right is where I want to leave this trailer. I'm gonna have to do a second video for the other shit. I can fuel up off of this. Not that I really need to, given I'm carrying 2,250 liters of fuel. Oh, that only has 601 in it anyways. I could use my own. There. Use my own fuel. That was the other side of collapse on the road. What's it want? 2 concrete slab and a metal beam. Well, collapse on the road wants concrete slabs too. So I need 2 and 1 for this. And then where the hell is collapse on the road? I know I looked at it earlier. I was sitting in the Kraz before I started to record, and I looked at what collapse on the road took. And besides a couple consumables, it wanted a couple concrete slabs. What's this one? This is the one I'm looking at. The construction of the bridge in ruins. Well, these aren't named the same because that says repair of a bridge in ruins. The vehicle spare parts have to come from right here. And I've got a Scout and a trailer that could haul 2 vehicle spare parts. So I could do water hammer with the K30 and make a note of that. Water hammer with K30. Well, now this is it in here? It shouldn't be because it's a task, it's not a contract. Here's empty gas station. This is the fuel tank out here in the field. I need a saddle high, but I cannot have a crane. So I was going to spawn a Kraz without a crane from the garage and run it up there for that. Oh, that's what that trailer is for. When I come down here with the oversized container for the cafe supplies job, I could drag that thing along behind me. We never even gotten the IX50 yet. Get rid of this shit. Well, that pisses me off because I already looked at it. And now it's not there. I'm going to have to go down there and grab it again. When I already looked at it. I was already looking at what it needed. Restart. See, 2 consumables, 1 concrete slab. And then, see, collapse on the road. 2 slabs and a metal beam. So that's 1, 2, 3. 4. 2 slabs is 1, 2, 3, 4. Metal beam is 5, 6. And then 7, 8 for that concrete slab. And then the consumables, I've got the IX up here, and that's where I get the consumables. And the vehicle spare parts, by the way. So, okay, I can do the Kraz with an 8 spot to get everything but the consumables. Which sounds exactly like what I did before the updates. And the updates screwed everything up. Or maybe it was back in the Russian version. Alright. Well, if we're going to use this, yeah, that's right, I restarted it to make it show up. I think it showed up earlier because it was already selected. And then once I looked at it and closed it, then it was no longer there. I'm going to go back to where I left the trailer. Hauled it around all this time, and as soon as I unhook it, I need it. No, not over there. Over here. This would be easier if the steering did what I wanted it to. I mean, I'm trying to turn it this way and that way, and it just kind of goes the way it wants. Like, I sure as hell didn't want it to go down that frickin' hill. Wanted to stay on the high side. And now the trailer's caught. And I'm shit out of luck. Trailer's not coming up out of that water. Or it's not coming up over the edge. Being stuck on the rail. For fuck's sake. And why would you put railing on these bridges? Other than just to fuck with you. Make things more difficult. Whatever that was, it broke loose. It was just a bush. Wasting time on this bullshit. I could unhitch the trailer, detach the trailer, and then try to winch it back, maybe reverse off the bridge and winch it back. But none of that shit over there is gonna pull it. Let's try over here. There we go. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Stay right there. Ah! Oh, stay up there. Damn you. Stay up there. Don't roll back. Let's see, when I move the mouse down, that goes up. Here it is. Invert y-axis. That's perfect. Hook onto that tree. It didn't hook onto the tree that I wanted it to, but it's working. $10 maybe with 10 let it. My mouth is so dry. $10 later, we're going to get across the bridge. All because the trailer did that. It bounced up in the air and landed off to the side. Hell, I could even run this thing. I could run the 2 consumables down there with this thing instead of the big IX with a 5-spot trailer. Then come back and get the spare parts. Consumables times 2. Oh, I put 1 on my truck, 1 on the trailer. That works perfectly fine for me. Balance out the load better. So that'll be 2 consumables. That'll get the 2 consumables out of the way, and everything else will come on the 8 spot. I thought I had the flatbed tools and shit on this thing. I didn't think it would load anything on the truck when the truck bed has all those tools and shit on it. I didn't even look where it was loading the stuff. You can select truck or trailer. I guess I assumed it would put it on the trailer. There, we're finally making some time. 4th gear and moving along. All right. What do? No, this doesn't have the I bet you have to deliver it on the other side. I was thinking on the PTS you push it once for the task and then you hold it down to make it switch it into a cargo management. But I bet you $100 the arrow's on the other side. Yep. You son of a bitch. This bypass road is passable, but you really gotta watch the boulders and shit. When I came through here with the Kraz, I went over this way. Now I gotta turn right. Get it off of that big gold giant boulder. And I gotta go back through this to get the spare parts for town, for water hammer. I'm going around the boulder field. I'm trying to turn right and the truck won't move. What's wrong? It acts like I have no control over it. Oh, the front end is up on a rock. There we go. That's a big excavator. Now, let's try some cargo management. And unload 2 consumables. Well, it won't let me do anything with the controller. Let's try the mouse. There we go. Just F for unload worked. Alright, I think I'll leave it there. I do want to take it back up to get those spare parts, but I'm already at an hour 5, and I wanted to do the Jeep stuff, get this other watchtower. Do I have supplies for the winter? I think I probably asked the same question earlier. I do that. No, we don't have supplies for the winter. We have dangerous deliveries, so I'd use the Jeep here to, I might run down and hit this 8 spot just to make sure that I've discovered it. Hit this fuel carrier. There's a scout fuel observation tower. These 2 jobs and that job. That's what I'd like to do with the iX5. See how he wrote village across there in the mud? There's the Tega. We gotta pull back into town. Stuck all-terrain vehicle. Here's Waterhammer that needs the 2 spare parts. So, there's more shit to do than time in the day to do it, as they say. So I'll probably get this thing, maybe I'll try the swamp route. And get this truck. I didn't change to it. But get the K30 back up here and get a couple spare parts loaded on it for the next video. Alright, well thanks for watching. We'll leave you with this thing right here. He's sleeping. Wake up, dude. There we go. There is a more cooler looking set of tires for this, but I have to be a higher rank to get them. But those look nice. Alright. See you next time.